Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Wait a second. We already did this. Okay, so the save points in this game are not absolute. Last time we were going to be heading down in the elevator, and now we have to go through the generator thing, so we're just going to do that real quick. Show you guys how to do that again.
I thought you were going to say, wait a second, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Come on, Starkiller, put that smile on your face.
No, I mean, he's... Ow.
Maybe tickle his knee. Say, is it in your knee? Have you ever had any, like, old person do that when you were a youngling? Like, when you weren't smiling, I had, like, old people, like, tickle my knee and say, where's that smile?
Nope.
And tickle my knee and say, is it in your knee?
My personal space.
Oh, I'll have to carry that tradition on then.
Wow, he, like, killed his own guy. Oh, wait, no, he didn't.
That wasn't very cool.
Excuse me? What? Did you just... Yeah, I can't deflect him at all.
You're never fully dressed without a smile.
Okay.
I'm done.
Yeah. So, as you saw, we electrocuted that, so now we're gonna go across the bridge to the other side, and we have tons of Imperials waiting for us, and the boss that we need to fight is actually down inside of that, Sarlacc pit thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I am having a lot of fun, you know, going through this game with you. I know, like, I know we're evil, but I'm really hoping that if we do have a choice, I'm hoping that you decide to make Starkiller choose a good choice, because yes, I will get extremely depressed if we end up being extremely evil in the very end. Like, maybe we can choose a less evil path? I don't know what kind of choices we have, so...
Good or evil?
Oh. Well,
oh, yes!
Wow, that was awesome.
That worked out well.
I hope we can choose good.
Well, like I said, this was a canonical ending to the original, trilogy. Like, it fit in pretty well, like, with what happens, but...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's...
Juno, I sense... I can feel the creature's suffering.
It's horrible. Is there any way you can lessen the creature's pain? Can you destroy those cranes that are holding it down?
I can try.
Wait. Why is she becoming less evil, too?
Plot device? I don't know. They don't really explain it. Well, I mean, in their defense, they were gonna be executed, so...
I guess they are kind of trying to be good. It's like a new thing for them.
I guess. I mean, people who were stormtroopers and stuff didn't know how evil the government was. You know,
yeah,
they're just doing their job.
They probably aren't told everything.
But at the same time, I can't really give all the stormtroopers the benefit of the doubt because they do horrible atrocities. Whether or not they're following orders or not, I mean, there are stormtroopers that turn to the light side during the war.
Oh, wow.
And stuff like that, because they're not really clones anymore. Just like Finn, Finn and his Star Wars universe or whatever, they were abducted as children, and what you're going to find out in the Rise of Skywalker, the rumor is Lando is going to be the father of Finn, and
whoa,
yeah, and the babies were stolen by the Emperor from the heroes of the rebellion as a way to mess with the people who fought against the Empire. Like, the Empire purposely targeted the children of the Rebel Alliance and the New Republic. And made their kids fight up against their parents.
Oh
which
my
would be
gosh.
truly evil.
Well, actually, there are people that actually do that.
Yeah, I know.
Even today. That is truly evil, though.
I don't doubt it. How do you got me? I'm right here. Okay, you know what? I really need to get better at that. Vader is so good at throwing his lightsaber. Me, not so much. There we go. That's the last generator.
Oh, wow. That is really cool. Like...
Uh-oh.
That's really awesome. But, yeah, I mean, I had a really interesting thing that we were talking about with Finn and Rey, but I probably won't go into it here, but it was, you know, just the writing and everything, how that worked. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It was... I felt like Finn was a good written character, like, personally.
I liked Finn.
Yeah, like
for the most part.
The way that they made his character relatable, I felt like he was one of the best written characters in that movie.
Okay, so I go off to the Sarlacc pit.
Well, yeah.
Oop.
Well, I was just thinking, since you said that, like, they were adopted when they were...
Not adopted, stolen.
Or, I mean, stolen when they were kids. Like... It just, I don't know, I was just thinking...
Oh my gosh! Are we dead?
Whoa, we just got eaten.
Oh, we're alive. Oh my gosh.
We are? Ew, that was gross.
That was disturbing.
Well, I mean, I may be the only one that believes this, but I do believe that, like, a lot of your personality is from, like, your heritage and stuff like that. So if he had, you know, if his dad was really Lando, well, like, if his dad was really Lando, and Lando was this, like, kind of carefree guy that, you know, cared about his friends, and he liked to, you know, he was very, like, I would say Lando is an extremely, like, ambitious person. I mean, he ran an entire city. He also really enjoyed having fun and everything like that. I mean, like, he's just a really cool guy. And the fact that, you know, his son would be adopted by the Empire, telling them to just follow orders, eventually, I feel like something inside of Finn would kind of he would start acting like his dad, you know? So it makes sense why he wouldn't act like everyone else. That's how I feel like.
That could be it. I've never been inside a Sarlacc pit before. I don't remember this. Alright, we're gonna go that way, because I don't want to get eaten again. It sounds like Juno's trying to get a hold of us. So, as long as we zap that generator there, we won't be sucked into that Sarlacc's stomach, I think. Yeah, see how it closes so we can walk by? Then we just lightsaber it without any ish.
Oh wow, this is pretty gross. Like, how are we not being, like, eaten right now? Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, are we in his stomach?
We may be.
Oh, I'm feeling like Jonah right now. This is weird. This is...
Not good. Okay, oh, come on! It's done blowing wind! Move, move, move! No! No! Oh! I like how all the enemies are being thrown around too, though, so it's not just, you know. Oh, come on. Get up. Yeah, see, we just stand behind...
stand behind one of those things.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, are you enjoying the game so far, or...
Yeah.
I mean, you played this many years ago, though.
I covered it for a company I worked for. Yeah. Long time ago. Stay back!
Yeah, now we're covering some other pretty cool games also on the channels.
Yep. Well, I mean, if you guys are new to our channel, we always look at the new releases, and our friends over at Yacht Club Games have provided us a copy with the next installment of Shovel Knight that brings back kind of like the Skylander Skystones type thing. There's a card game built into it, which, no!
Yeah.
It doesn't ruin the game, mind you, but, I mean, it definitely changes how things are done. Oh gosh.
Whoa!
Oh, that's one way to explore the rest of the planet. And he lands without any ish.
Are you there? I repeat, do you copy?
More or less.
Here, Juno.
Oh, are you alright? Are you hurt?
I'll live.
Good. Your signal looks strong again. I'm picking up more life signs heading your way.
Yeah, I see the stormtroopers too, Juno. Ow! Okay, that was... Oh, I get it. Weird Smurf things again.
Okay, so basically you and Juno can never go back, basically.
Would you?
Well, does she have the option of going back or no?
No, she's wanted by the Empire.
Oh, okay, alright.
For her, it's just like the Jedi guy. It's shoot on sight.
Oh.
Traitor. You saw how nice they are to the Jedis. They're always calling them traitors.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're literally outlawed by the Empire.
She couldn't, like,
No.
go to a trial and, like, appeal and be like, hey, I didn't do anything wrong. Like,
Nope. If the Emperor says you're a traitor, guess what? You're a traitor. That's it.
That seems kind of biased.
Even though she was on Vader's team, that's why the Empire is evil. You don't... There's no such thing as a trial. There's nothing.
So they pretty much got rid of, like, all, like, the real like, they used to have a Senate and they used to have, like, fair legal trials and stuff, and then they kind of got rid of all that.
Yeah.
And made it more, like... not fair, basically.
Yeah, more or less.
Imperialistic.
Yeah.
It went from a republic to an empire, basically.
Exactly. Alright, you're done. Oh no. Oh, come on! Oh, frustration is real. Meanwhile, I have to deal with all these crazy Imperial... Okay, good, it's dead. I was gonna say.
Yeah, I feel like Princess Leia kind of still believed in the old Republic in a way, because she used to be part of the Senate and stuff, so I feel like she always she wanted to bring that back, but it's kind of like impossible because it got so bad there was no way to bring it back.
Oh yeah, of course. But I mean, Leia does bring back the Republic, kind of.
Oh,
and
really?
becomes the leader of the Republic. Yeah, both in this universe, in the Legends universe, and in the Disney canon. Although more so in the Disney canon. Like, what I liked about the Legends universe is she actually became a Jedi Knight. She never became a Jedi Grand Master, mind you, but she did become a Jedi Knight, and she had a lot of cool adventures with her brother.
Not yet, but
that's cool.
I can feel it.
Not in the new movies, though. She gets, like, some type of vision that her son, who's inside of her, is going to turn evil, and she wants to focus on being a good mother so that her son doesn't turn to the dark side.
But if the vision is going to come true anyway, you might as well just move on. Not worry about it so much.
She thought that she could intervene.
Yeah, I mean, every mother probably would think
Exactly.
that. I mean, no mother would want their child to turn evil.
I love this. It's a conduit! Bye!
Yeah, that was disturbing.
That's one way of doing that. Really? You're gonna do that? The bigger they are! That's right.
I would have liked to see the adventures of Luke and Leia hanging around and doing stuff, though.
Read the books.
I'm gonna have to start.
The Star Wars Legend books.
I don't have
really
any
easy
of
to
the
find.
books. I'm gonna have to find some.
I only have Shadows of the Empire and
maybe
like
that's
Luke and Mara Jade like meeting, and then several books later where they got married.
All right, if the books are cheap, then maybe that's what we'll have to do for Christmas with the Kwings or something.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, I wish I could get you a yacht.
I don't need the yacht. Make your way to the Rancor graveyard. I knew those things were called Rancors. Look at that. I don't know anything about Star Wars. Psh. Hey, what's up?
You didn't.
Senator Organa, Master Coda has sent me to rescue you.
I knew he couldn't stay out of the fight for long. But I thought he'd be angry with me for ignoring his advice.
He's angry, but I think he wants to be able to yell at you in person.
Hurry. Shakti's apprentice has gone mad.
This whole planet has gone insane.
Oh, we're not crazy.
Oh my gosh.
We've just embraced the power of the dark side.
Stand aside, girl. Don't make me hurt you.
You won't. He won't let you.
What? Another Rancor?
Another Rancor.
Oh, but we've already fought so many of them. This guy looks old.
Well, same thing. Ow.
A Rancor with more spiky tusks.
You know what it looks like? The Rancor meets Alien.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Well, I can just remember when I first saw the scene with Luke fighting the Rancor in the Rancor pit, I was like literally gripping my seat.
Ow.
And like I was on the edge of my seat and I could not breathe. I was so afraid. I thought Luke was gonna die.
Well, yeah, you were supposed to be scared.
Well, didn't the Rancor eat someone right before him though?
Ate a lot of people.
Yeah, but I thought you got to see somebody get eaten and then it was like, oh my gosh. You knew that Luke was next.
Ow.
See, that's good writing right there. Have somebody else, you know, if you watch it happen to somebody else, you know it's real. You know it's a real threat.
I also feel like I owe the original trilogy so many apologies because we found out that George Lucas didn't write all the original trilogies. Like, he only really wrote and directed the prequels. Like, he had people help him and fine-tune parts of the story that didn't make sense. And without them, we never would have had Star Wars the way we had Star Wars.
Yeah,
we would have had Star Wars the way we had the prequels. If George Lucas did everything.
Why didn't he find those people for the prequels, though?
Maybe they weren't around anymore.
I feel like George Lucas, this is how I feel, like, sometimes I do the same thing, like, oh, okay, everyone wants me to play this game or do this series, and I do it, and then I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna do something I actually...
Oh no!
Like, I feel like he was like, okay, now I'm wealthy or famous enough, I can actually do something I want to do, I don't need to ask other people for help. So... I feel like it didn't work out. It's like he did need to ask people for help. Like, even though he had money, he didn't have... No
I've never seen the Force used like that.
Yeah, that's...
Whoa! Okay, that was sick. Are you done? Wow, you're still going after him. That's hardcore. Round 2. Uh-oh. I guess I have to fight you anyway.
No, I thought The Empire Strikes Back was not directed by George Lucas.
It was not.
And that's most people's favorite one, actually. Which is kind of interesting. I feel like there's a lot of unsung heroes of the original trilogy.
Oh yeah, there is. Some of those original trilogy guys did write some of the Star Wars books, though.
Oh, okay.
From what I hear. Will you shut up? There you are. So Force Lightning works really well as finding where they're hiding.
Oh, wow. She can turn invisible. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Wow.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Dang.
Wow. She looks like she's lost it.
Well, let's see. Her master's dead. She's using red lightsabers. Not good. Dang, dude.
Okay, you've won. The senator's yours. There's no need to kill me now.
You are a slave to the dark side. I'd be doing the galaxy a favor.
It's not my fault. Shakti abandoned me here. This planet is evil. It corrupted me.
Yeah, right.
You can save me. Just let me get away from here.
I feel like she's lying.
Just let me go.
She's gonna stab you.
On the dark side.
Oh, I thought she was gonna stab him.
That one. She reminds me too much of another young Jedi who turned to the dark side. You shouldn't have let her go free.
You really think she's free? She'll carry the memories of what she's done here. Forever.
Wow. Powerful.
Well, what did she do here, though?
I mean, all she did was just capture the senator.
Open rebellion is too dangerous, Master Coda. I know I owe you my life, but...
You don't owe me anything. I told you on Cloud City that I can't help you. Not since I lost my sight. He's your hero, and it's his rebellion. Join us because he's asking you to.
You are the first to really fight the Empire. We're not prepared to go to war yet. We need weapons and starships and people with the courage to use them. I don't know how many others will stand with us.
But surely you know some who will.
Well, yes, there are other senators who have spoken out against the Emperor. But they will be hard to convince.
We just need to show them that the Empire is vulnerable.
Let me meditate on that. I'm sure I can find the right target. In the meantime, Senator, gather your friends. We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Wait, meditate on that? What are you talking about? I didn't know he was like a Jedi.
Probably gonna talk to Vader.
Master, he's here.
Yep.
You have received my message?
Yes, your mission goes well.
I have recruited others to my cause, but now I need your counsel. My allies seek a major strike against the Empire.
The Emperor rules the galaxy through fear. You must destroy a symbol of that fear. The Empire is building Star Destroyers above Raxus Prime. That shipyard is your next target.
Thank you, Lord Vader.
There is much conflict in you. Your feelings for your new allies are growing stronger. Do not forget that you still serve me.
I'm just waiting for somebody to see that.
I know.
I hate being him.
I think he does too.
Master.
Juno.
I came to find out where you wanted to go next. But it looks like you've already been told.
Juno, this isn't what it looks like.
Of course it is. You're still loyal to Vader. After he branded me a traitor and tried to kill you, you're still his
slave.
Then why did you defy Vader to rescue me?
I needed someone to fly the ship!
We both know that's not true. My being here has never been about my piloting. Sometime soon, you will decide the fate of the rebellion, not your master. And when you're faced with that moment, just remember that I too was forced to leave behind everything I've ever known. Please, don't make me leave another life behind.
Wait, she's saying she'll, well, yeah, she'll have to leave him if he chooses evil. He's got sad puppy eyes right now. He's like, but the girl will leave me. Girl Vader, girl Vader. Which one?
Wow. Pretty intense. Alright, so...
This is the closest I can get you. Once you find a way to the processing plant, we can use the ore cannon to attack the shipyards directly.
I like her. She's very simple. It's like, they crossed me, they tried to kill me, it's over. I am no longer serving them. Like, it's done. Like, she's never even thinking about trying to get...
that's Juno. So, one thing I just want to explain that people didn't know. So, kind of like Jedi Fallen Order, you revisit planets that you've already defeated, but they change. Hello, Jawas.
No! Luke, I thought you were starting to become good!
Yeah, I know.
It's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress that's gonna take years.
Oh my gosh, years of electrocuting Jawas.
But yeah, if everybody was like, why did people make so many comparisons between Jedi Fallen Order and the Force Unleashed series? Because the Force Unleashed series also had your main character revisiting planets that you'd already conquered. What makes the Force Unleashed different and a little better is the planets change based on the occupation of the Empire.
Interesting. So, like, do you go to the same locations on the planet, or they just change because there's other stuff there?
Well, I mean, I would say that Jedi Fallen Order is more of like a Metroidvania game, where this is, we're gonna revisit and do some stuff, but we're at a different part of the planet now.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
So, literally, that's where people got the whole Metroidvania thing from, with Jedi Fallen Order, because you were going the same places. The only difference was a new power would unlock the next area for you to explore, just like in Metroid. Like Metroid, you would need like a missile or like the ball upgrade or something else in order to go through another part of the planet you were at.
Yeah.
And it made things kind of interesting because when you were able to go inside that zone, everything changed, as did the puzzle mechanics and the enemies, all that stuff. So with the Force Unleashed, yes, you're going back to the same area, and you can see above you that they're using all this scrap to build their Star Destroyers, and Raxus Prime became very important in Star Wars canon in the old days because this was the site of building a lot of the Imperial fleet. But the reason why they were able to get this Raxus Prime is you defeated the Jedi that was here, and that Jedi was responsible for keeping the dark side at bay. With that gone, Vader has free reign to do whatever he wants, because there's no defiance.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's kind of like, I guess the old canon was kind of like vampires in a sense. Like Vader is so evil that he can't touch the light side. You know?
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So with a light side Jedi Master here or whatever, he could go and engage it, but his powers would be weak because of the goodness.
That's really interesting. I like that aspect. I mean, that would make sense though, because the force for good would be so strong it would repel evil. Because he has so much evil in his body and soul, it would repel him.
It would make him weaker. I mean, he has wiped out a ton of Jedis. You know, it's not like, I mean, I always thought as a kid when Vader was eradicating a lot of Jedi, that it was kind of like the Highlander thing, you know, like, that could be only one. Every time you defeat a Highlander, you get stronger. But that's not the case.
I need to see the Highlander because I've never actually seen it.
Very, very... Violent, gory movie.
It always seems to be available on like Amazon Prime or something.
Also, I will never forgive what happened to Sir Sean Connery in the movie, because he was my favorite character.
Yeah.
But basically...
Was it the 80s movie? Or?
Yeah, it was an 80s, 90s franchise.
There were so many 80s violent movies.
Well, I mean, you know, it was the 80s.
Everything was extreme.
The 80s was essentially a very peaceful time, but most of the movies we had were very dark.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, everything was really good about the 80s for the most part, but our cinema and our art was very extreme. That's kind of like the rise of a lot of R-rated movies.
Yeah.
The 70s, the films, everything was way too serious. Oh, now the Empire's here. Yep. The Empire has invaded. And notice how you just saw the aliens attack the Imperials. So they're not going to attack you right now. You have to... I mean, you can try to protect them, but they're no match for the Empire's, like, technology.
There was extremely violent movies, but there were also, like, very fun movies in the 80s, too. Like, there was a balance of both.
Yeah, the 70s didn't have a balance. Aside from Star Wars, there wasn't a lot of levity for that decade. Like, their movies were all dark and depressing. The 80s movies were action-packed and exciting and, you know...
I thought during the 80s, like, there was also some tension, not in America, but overseas, like, with the Iron Curtain and everything.
Yeah.
And, like...
A lot of Bond movies in the 80s, too.
In the, like, during, I believe, Reagan's... while he was president, the Iron Curtain actually came down. The Berlin Wall came down.
Yep.
That was tremendous. I don't think anyone ever thought that would come down. That was...
Nope.
That was like almost like an answer to prayer or something, because that was unbelievable.
I don't know if people remember this. I mean, we didn't do it today, but even when I was in preschool or first grade or whatever in the 80s, we had like nuclear bomb things.
Well, it was scary because
you would have whatchamacallit, the
I mean, we were in the 80s, like, oh yeah, like they had like just in case bomb shelters and stuff.
No, not the bomb shelters. The thing that I don't know if you guys did in the Midwest, but places in New York and other things like that, they would do like, you know, get under your desk and...
Oh my gosh, all the time!
No, yeah, for a while
like,
they did that.
In case there was a bomb or something like that, or like an airstrike.
Yep.
Well, the thing is, like, I mean, you know, after World War II, like, people didn't realize... During World War II, people didn't understand what Stalin was actually doing to his own people during that time. Then after, he was so powerful that no one could really do anything about it. And then the Iron Curtain was there. It was just unbelievable. There was this force that was actually oppressing people across the ocean that no one could really do anything about.
Yep. By the time second grade came around for me, or actually I didn't get to... I had to repeat first grade because I didn't think my language and reading skills were very good. So I had to do first grade twice, but by the time I got to second grade, they had stopped doing those drills because the Iron Curtain was gone, so...
You had dyslexia, so it's kind of hard to... I mean, you actually had, like, a college reading level when you were in grade school at one point.
Yeah, I did.
But it's just, like, I don't think that people really understood about, like, like things like ADD and stuff and dyslexia, like they didn't understand it.
No.
But yeah, like there was, yeah, I guess I'll stop talking about it.
No, that's not, you're making background noise.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine.
Oh, with my touching my hand, sorry.
I guess we go up this way.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, I feel like maybe that was why some of the like violent movies came, because they were trying to explain to people like how important it was that you would have like a free society versus one that was like oppressive or something.
Juno, I've reached
I
an
don't know.
Imperial drop base. Can you override the hangar door?
I'll try, but it might take me a moment.
Take your time. I've got plenty to keep you busy here.
He has like a complete change too, if you listen to his voice. Like when we started as a, you know...
Oh yeah, he has more like levity in his voice. He sounds different. He doesn't sound as evil. You want to know something really weird about... Never mind, maybe I'll tell you later. My mom actually, and my aunt, they're twins, they actually went behind the Iron Curtain.
Wow.
I don't know if I ever told you this, but they, you know, my aunt has gone, my aunt knows like 7 languages, and she loved to tour around Europe a lot. So she took like Latin, German, all these things. So my aunts and my mom, before the Iron Curtain came down, they actually visited behind it. Like they did allow visitors, but you had to go through a very strict thing. And I believe you would have to know, like, the language. They wouldn't allow me to visit, but because my aunt knew all these different languages, she kind of fit in better.
I mean, we were really little.
Well, yeah, we wouldn't have been able to visit, but I'm saying if it was up now, I still couldn't, because I don't know any really languages. But, so what my...
Gosh.
Sorry.
No,
but basically, what I remember my mom saying is when they went through, the people at the check, you know how you get, like, when you go through and you go to Canada and there's, like, a check person, like the Canadian guy, and he checks everything in your car to make sure you're not...
The bounty? Yeah.
Bringing any fruit in or anything. So, like, just imagine that, but, like, way more intense. Like, going into Eastern Germany and stuff. So... basically, all I remember is she said she was not allowed to bring any American magazines at all. Any kind of... Basically, they had their version of what they were telling people America was like behind there, so they could not bring anything from America, really, to describe what America was really like, because they had their own... Right. They had their own way the government was explaining to people what everyone beyond the curtain was like. So, yeah.
Yeah. But, back to the Star Wars stuff. So, like... there's all kinds of different things that our Starkiller guy is going to be introduced to, but one of the things that's going to be happening to prove he's on the light side, which he has like an inner struggle about what's going on. And you can see that Juno is kind of like that. Without her, I mean, he is doomed to be Vader's slave forever. Like, Juno plays a huge role in this, but she doesn't feel like she's not her own kick-butt character. It's not like, you know, the girl is used to fuel the guy's, you know, pursuit of everything. She's important to it, but he has to make all these decisions himself.
Yeah, like she just said to him, like, it's your decision, and I hope that you know, decide the right one, because I don't really want to lose more people that I know. So I guess that implies if he makes a decision that she doesn't agree with, she can't stay with him, basically.
Of course.
Because she has to do what's right for her, so...
The thing that I hate about the second game, which isn't canon, is how... Oh, no. Oh, no. Are we... Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
Gosh.
Game-breaking glitch! Kick it out! No!
Maybe if you force jumped? Oh.
I am force jumping. I mean, it's possible if I kill all these enemies, maybe we can get out, but... I mean, I'm totally stuck. I can't do anything. Oh, this is bad. I mean, this kind of stuff used to happen all the time, people. So, I mean... this is really bad.
You guys wanted to see the Force Unleashed, here it is.
Yeah, this used to happen in PS3 games sometimes. I mean, I'm amazed that I can even hit these people. Can I use force powers on them? No.
What I'm annoyed about is you can clearly see where you could jump out of there, but where you were walking, you almost walked out.
No, I'm not gonna walk out of that. You can see, like, he's stuck inside the debris. Like, you can't get out of that. Oh!
Nice!
Oh my gosh! Oh, wait! I'm out! Yes! I'm out! Oh my gosh, thank you so much, QuickTime Event, for dragging me out of that. Oh, you have no idea how happy I am.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so then do this. This. Wait for it. Yes! We got out! Oh my gosh. Oh, I did not think that was gonna happen, like, whatsoever. I thought we were completely doomed. And rightly so. I mean, game-breaking glitches... That would do
I
it.
am so relieved that we didn't have to start all over again for that.
Ow. Why is the head there? What am I supposed to use? Oh, I get it. We're inside a factory. Wait, where did... I thought I took you fools out. Where do you come from? Ah, never mind. I need to be very careful over by that debris, though.
I was thinking another reason why there were so many movies about futuristic things that could be violent and stuff was because computers started in the 80s.
Yep.
Everyone was so afraid of what was going to happen with robotics and computers. So it was actually a really cool time in history, like with, you know, shows, movies, etc. But also a lot of people were kind of freaked out and they kind of thought the end of the world was going to happen because they were like, oh my gosh, things are becoming so, like, technologically advanced. Like, so, yeah. Like with Tron and everything like that. Yeah.
That's very true.
And RoboCop and stuff. Like, I feel like RoboCop.
Oh my gosh.
One of the most, I mean, I haven't really seen a lot of the violent action movies from the 80s, but I feel like RoboCop was one of the most violent.
Oh my gosh. We can't talk about RoboCop without getting demonetized.
Oh.
Oh wow, that's like an old clone trooper dropship. Amazing.
Yeah, that does look cool.
Ah, there it is! Wilhelm
Scream! More of that! That's what the modern Star Wars movies are missing.
Okay, this guy's hardcore. I can see why people love Starkiller so much.
He is awesome.
Alright, so anyway, guys and gals, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Join us next time as we invade the Imperial facility. Really, guys? Really? You just... okay. I was in the middle of doing my ending, so...
This is how I feel. I mean, I don't throw my cats off the cliff, but sometimes when my cats are annoying me, I put them in the basement, even when we're not recording. Like, this is how I'm feeling. Those people are like my cats.
Yeah, totally.
Me.
So anyway, people, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we will see you with more Star Wars The Force Unleashed tomorrow on Kwings Let's Plays. Until we meet again, God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!